Welcome to the Man United stream. Hope you're doing well this Saturday morning. And we got to see Man United in action yesterday. Yes, Friday night. You might have missed it. You might have been out. You might have forgot. But Man United were playing against Chelsea away from home, Stamford Bridge. And, well, let's say they just huffed and puffed and really didn't do much else. United were awful. Once again, United performing like... They're like a bottom half team, almost fighting for relegation. Oh, wait up. Actually, United are in the bottom half and just literally just two spots away from relegation zone. That's how close this United team have come to relegation. This is it's unthinkable. Even with Ten Hag in charge, United being in this position would never have been on our agenda, but we are, and all United fans are accepting this. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. We're going to be discussing this. We're going to be discussing the Europa League, how you're going to be getting there, how we're going to be getting there, and we're going to be talking about transfers. Yes, we need immediate transfers in this summer transfer window, and we saw Sir Jim Ratcliffe sitting there in Stamford Bridge yesterday just shaking his head because even he knows that this is an uphill struggle. We're going to be discussing that and lots more in today's show. It's going to be a crazy blockbuster of a show, so make sure you stick around, make sure you hit the like button on this video, and if you're not already a subscriber to the Man United stream channel, what you're doing, hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the latest Manchester United news and more from one single daily dose. Okay, so let's jump straight into today's show and discuss yesterday's performance. It doesn't fill you with confidence. We've got a Europa League final coming up against Tottenham, and we cannot even get more than 5 shots on target in an entire game. We've got Højlund running up there doing jack shit. He's an absolute waste of space. I'm going to come out and say it. I really am. Look, right now, he is not good enough to be leading that line. I've said it all season. I said it as soon as we started playing him. I said, this kid is not good enough. He's not the finished article. So why the hell are we going to rely on him? It's just ridiculous. But it just tells you how stupid the Man United board and the backroom staff are. Because anybody, all United fans, well, most United fans can see that Højlund is shit. So why would you not go out there and get a new striker? You see the likes of Man City, you see the others who just go out there and immediately get a player that they need. Why did Man United not do that in the January transfer window? Why did they not? They should have gone out there and got anybody. Anybody would have been better than Højlund. Højlund is absolutely rubbish, and Zirkzee isn't the striker. He's not a striker, so even if we had Zirkzee fit, he would not be playing that striker role. Absolute horrendous performance by him. He got slated on the social media yesterday. Seriously, after the game, it was just all about Højlund and how useless he was. And then you get the usual suspects who are still defending him. But how can you defend that type of performance? He was ridiculous. Absolutely did nothing for United. Just offers us nothing. Offers us nothing going forward. He didn't even hold the ball up yesterday properly. That was the biggest problem. And that Chelsea team was there for the taking. I'm telling you, that Chelsea team was not playing good. And I tell you, Mason Mount, I thought, had a really good performance. And the moment he went off, we conceded that goal because Garnacho wasn't tracking back. Garnacho got twisted inside and out by Reece James, who then just crossed the ball in, and then Cucurella got the ball into the net, and Onana just stood there like a statue, like he always does. Cucurella, the guy that we were going to actually buy, remember? We were looking for a new left-back, and we were like, okay, Cucurella, we're not going to pay $2 million for him. Chelsea can keep him, and United just can save that $2 million because, United are tight asses right now, and Ineos are tight asses. He was up there, Jim Ratcliffe, in the stands watching United play. And in fact, he might, actually, I don't know why he was there. I think he might be watching Chelsea because you remember he wanted to buy Chelsea. He's an undercover Chelsea fan. That's what he is. He's an undercover Chelsea fan. Ineos and Sir Jim Ratcliffe wanted to buy Chelsea. Just literally, I think it was like 8 months before he put in a bid for United, he actually wanted to buy Chelsea. He put in a bid for Chelsea. We all forget this. We as United fans are so gullible. We're so stupid. We're so easily led astray. This guy wanted to buy Chelsea. Anyway, he was there in the stands watching the game, shaking his head, thinking I don't know what, because he's not been able to put a single penny to this United team and not been able to go out there and say, right, okay, we're going to invest heavily and we're going to bring in some big named players. Now, we're being linked to Delap. Moving on to transfers. Let's just move on to transfers because this show's going to go on and on and on if we carry on talking about United's performances. But let's move on to the transfer bit of the news show. So let's see what United are linked to. Who United linked to? Well, Gyökeres is out the window. Osimhen out the window. Who we're linking to? Maybe Delap. Yes, Delap. We're looking at Delap now. And is he good enough to play for United? I don't think he is. I don't think he's a good enough player. We need a world-class, proven striker, and we're looking at Delap. And I don't even think we're going to get him. And even if we do get him, we're going to get ripped apart when it comes to his transfer fees. We're going to get ripped off. This is what United do. They go and buy mediocre players like Højlund, like Zertsky, like the rest of them that we bought, Onana, and they're simply not good enough. But we pay through our nose for them. We pay so much money for these players, and they're not good enough for us. That's what happens. And well, look, this is going to happen again. I can see it. I can see the writing's already on the wall. Ineos are going to get desperate. First, they're going to play the hardball game and say, we don't need to sign anybody. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. And then last minute, they'll make a complete and utter hash of things and run after one player like Delap, who they've been linked to all summer or something, and they'll sign him for double the price. This is what happens. I'm hoping it doesn't. And we all United fans, start the summer transfer window hoping that we're going to make some quick purchases, we're going to make some quick transfers, and it'll be all done. But it all just plays out like it always does. We waste our time and waste our money right till the end. That's what happens. I'm not holding my breath when it comes to transfers. So who else are we linked to? We're linked to everyone. Tom, Dick and Harry. That's what we're linked to. Every single player that is moving on a football pitch in the Premier League or elsewhere, Man United get linked to. But we end up buying nobody. And this time we've already been hearing from Ineos and Jim Ratcliffe. We ain't got any money. We're not going to spend anything. We're not in this summer transfer window to go out there and buy big name players. Yes, we might purchase one or two young, cheap players, but that's it. And even you can hear Ruben Amorim in press conferences saying, we need to go out there and risk it all. We need to go out there and buy some big name players. We need to put our money down. That's what he's telling the board and Ineos. We can hear it in his voice. He's desperate for new players, big time players, players that can make a difference, those clutch players. And we ain't got any clutch players. Oh, by the way, Bruno Fernandes got named the player of the year for Man United. Well deserved. Clutch player? I don't think so. Is he a good player, top player? Yes, he is, but not a clutch player. Not one of those players that will step up and get you those goals when you desperately need them. But other than that, he doesn't really go out there and take the game by the scruff of his neck. I mean, he doesn't. Let's be honest. He's not one of those players. He plays well if the team's playing well, and he plays crap if the team's playing crap. That's not someone that we want to be leading this team. Yes, he's a good player, and yes, I want him to stay. But if someone comes in with a £120 million offer, I think we should sell him. That's my opinion. You drop your comments below. Let me know if you think that's a good idea or a bad idea. Would you sell him? Would you not? I mean, it would be maybe it's a controversial comment in that, but you know what? Let me know in the comments below. As Man United fans, what would you do? Would you keep him? Would you not? And Højlund, I'd sell him today. I'd sell him yesterday if I could. I mean, but I can't see anybody coming in for him. I can't see anybody looking at Højlund saying, yeah, he's brilliant. We need this guy in our team because he scores 0 bloody goals. Anyway, let's not dwell on Højlund. Let's look forward to the final. That's what everyone's talking about. How to get to Bilbao. We'll be travelling by road to Bilbao, going through France, staying there the night, and then heading off to Bilbao. I'll try and do a show live from there if I can. I'll try and take all my equipment in the car. That's the point. That's the whole thinking behind travelling by car and not flying out of there. Not that you can get flights because it's very difficult, and then getting a hotel in Bilbao is almost impossible as well. But we, of course, will be doing a build-up to the final. Hopefully we can... I don't know. I'm not confident. I'm being honest with you. I'm not confident we're going to win. I'm already mentally preparing myself to a loss. If we could get into the Champions League, that would make a huge difference. And it's the only hope as Man United fans that we've got, that United will go out there and spend big this summer. The only hope is that we qualify, and then United can say, right, okay, we're going to get this much cash injection by qualifying, and we're making it into the Champions League. So let's go out there and speculate. Let's go and spend 100 million on players. That's the only thing I can hope for right now as a United fan. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the final. Who do you think is going to win? And do you think we should go out there and sign some big players this summer transfer window? We're going to be bringing you all the news, of course, all the developing news on transfers and more from wherever all our sources are. We'll be bringing you them. So make sure you hit the like button on this video, and of course subscribe so you can keep up to date with all the latest news and blah, blah, blah. Goodbye.